Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty well. It's nice and early, nice and quiet, so there's no one on the street, hence no mask. Just breathing some fresh air that we rarely get to do these days because we have to mask up all the time, which is why walking in the morning is advantageous. So today we're jumping right into it. We're talking about The Big Leap by Hendricks. This book is pretty awesome. Like I said in my previous video, I think that it would really be advantageous for one to read The Big Leap followed by Atomic Habits, because The Big Leap essentially helps you challenge your self-limiting beliefs. The upper limit problem that Gay talks about is something that everyone goes through, and we do it so much, or we've been socialized to believe our limitations are normal and part and parcel of life that we don't even challenge it. So essentially, what does he mean when he talks about the big leap problem? For a lot of people, most I believe, every time you begin to do better in life or things are going well, you're kind of secretly or unknowingly looking out for when the other shoe is going to fall up, or how long this run of good luck is going to last for, because we don't believe that it's possible to have it all, financial success and happiness, and we don't believe that. We believe that we have to go through a level of suffering that we self-sabotage when things are going well. And we do it so much, or everyone around us does it, and we have sayings such as, you can't have it all, bad shit comes in threes, stuff like that makes us believe that actually we can't have it all and we can't be happy all the time. So every time things are going well, you self-sabotage. You do something stupid, or you're expectant of something to fail, and the universe, it's got to deliver on your expectancy. It delivers, and then it reinforces itself, and it keeps going. You keep believing that you can't achieve what it is that you really want, so you settle for what it is life is giving you, in essence, and a lot of it is shaped by our experiences. Our traumas play a big role in whatever field it is. Romantically, if you've had a traumatic childhood or terrible father figure, it kind of plays out in how you act in your relationships as you grow up, or traumatic upbringing. So if we don't stop to kind of challenge our experiences and not take on other people's traumas, it just becomes a vicious cycle of reliving other people's traumas and never living our fullest potential, or never believing that we're capable of having it all. So the big leap, and it's in modern day speak. It's not a new concept, but it's in modern day speak, just like I think Atomic Habits are not necessarily a new concept, but it's in modern day speak that lays it out pretty simple, and it's very easy for you to get like an aha moment and implement Atomic Habits in your life so that you can actually achieve what you need to achieve. Now, you don't want to achieve stuff that it's incongruent with what you really want or who you truly are, because you've never kind of analyzed what's been holding you back. So I say all that to say, you want to read The Big Leap first, then read Atomic Habits, because The Big Leap will help you understand and challenge your limiting beliefs. You know, what is the saying? I am expanding in abundance, success, and love every day as I inspire others to do the same. Pretty simple. You can do that every day. Actually, I try and say it as much as possible to my daughter. So if I can do things differently, it's empower her to be more empowered in the belief that she can do all she wants, and she deserves to be happy. But what's funny is whenever I'm saying it to her in the beginning, she's like, no, I don't want to. Let me finish eating. Don't say it. But sometimes she'll be nagging me to say the words. Or sometimes I catch her, she'll be fighting. I catch her saying with me or saying part of the things with me. We've just been doing it for like a week. So I imagine if I continue to do that every day, when driving her to school or picking her up, we always say the affirmation. It's just power. We grow up empowered as opposed to disempowered, which a lot of us are, and we don't even know are being disempowered by the general group think, because the general group think, some families you grow up in, the common thing is life is hard, or they just make you believe that it's a freaking struggle. And if you believe that and you internalize that, as you grow up, everything else becomes intellectual, but that's actual, ingrained in you, and it's more a subconscious level, much harder to eradicate. You really have to kind of be deliberate about it. So if you're having issues about, not reaching your potential or some perceived glass ceiling, I think The Big Leap is definitely a good read. You want to read that? Follow it up with some Atomic Habits so that you can implement the steps to help break through the glass ceilings. I think it's phenomenal. It's powerful. I first heard of The Big Leap. I was scrolling YouTube as we all usually do, and I was listening to the Lava Hour. They were talking about The Big Leap. I was like, okay, hold on. I was like, okay, let me check it out. Let me see if it's on my Audible. It was, so it's a no-brainer if it's on my Audible. I listened. They actually interviewed Hendricks on their show, and he was talking about The Big Leap, and it resonated because I know how powerful self-limiting beliefs can be, especially if they're unidentified. Then you begin to think that it's fate. Meanwhile, it's just a way of thinking that you've been programmed to, which limits your potential, because essentially it tells you you cannot, and you are what you believe. Water seeks its own level. So I think that's pretty phenomenal. I'm actually on my second go around, almost done with it. There will be a third, there will be a fourth, but it's funny. And when I was listening to it, he was talking about something to do with relationships, and it was an entanglement. When things are not properly aligned, it just becomes an entanglement. It was very funny because, recently people have been talking about entanglement, not a new phenomenon, because The Big Leap has been around for a long time. So I wonder if Jada read The Big Leap and thought of the entanglements from there. Would that be funny? But I thought that was funny. But it's true, if it's unaligned, it just becomes an entanglement. But anyhow, that aside, do get yourself a copy of The Big Leap. I promise you, if you loved Atomic Habits, you will love The Big Leap. You can thank me later. Yes, thank you very much. Do that. I'll put the link to the book in the description. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you click on the notification button and enjoy the journey. Let's do this. It's pretty early right now. And I digress, but I'm talking about when you automate your habits, it helps pull you through the rough patches or bad times. Like, it's pretty nippy right now. It's not exactly fun. Okay, this is warmer. It's helping. But because I've walked this route tons of times, the walk itself is ingrained to 10,000, and this is Sunday, so it's about 15,000 steps. I don't have to think about it because I'm just going to do what I do. And that's only because I've automated. You wake up early enough, you get it done. You wake up early and you keep it pushing. So you gotta automate your habits. It helps you in the long run when you don't feel like doing it, when the conditions are not optimal. It helps you when you automate because it just becomes mechanical. Do what you do, boo-boo. And it's only gonna get colder. I think I have some running gloves though, because when I was running my marathon, I still have those. And I probably just need some longer leg sweats, warmer, longer sweats. And also I need to get a pair of spare walking shoes or sneakers, so that when one pair is wet due to inclement walking conditions, inclement weather, I don't have to stress if I don't have the time to wash and dry them for the next walk, because we walking. You best believe that. And you know what I did? I made the bread actually last night. Level 1 proof, needed it, blah blah blah. And this time I added some raisin into it, using a slightly different recipe. But it looked yummy on the YouTube video. So, and it was fluffy and all, but I didn't follow the exact recipe. I did my own thing a little bit. For the most part, I did what they did. So, but I rolled it up like little cinnamon, a little bit like cinnamon rolls, and I let them proof for the last level proof, but I ended up letting them proof. But I didn't bake them last night because it was already around 10 o'clock. Then I'd have to bake them and wait for them to completely cool down. It would just be too long, so might as well wait till today and get it, bake them and have them when they're nice and hot. Yeah, well, that's, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do, I might have to break my fast. I'll just do a 16 probably today, not a 18. But anyhow, thank you.